are you so obsessed with Halloween? Halloween is cool.
Hey y'all, what's up? It's your girl Mimi Alexa and I'm back with another video. Welcome back. If you are new here, go ahead, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell so you can be notified when I post a new video. Today's story time is gonna be about Red again. Y'all, we did a lot of stuff together. Like y'all, the story times that I got with Red and Snake, they tea, not gonna lie. We used to be doing type of stuff. They definitely tea. So we're gonna get into it, y'all. So I didn't know what to title today's story time because a lot of stuff came into play in the story time. Like you had like a C-Head, which is the band, the boy who was doing the Booger Sugar. You had him in there acting crazy, and then you had Red, low-key being a fake friend, being a weirdo, saying weird stuff when you're supposed to be our friend in front of dudes. I feel like she's trying to be funny in front of men. So I didn't know what to call it. So when y'all see the title, it's something along those lines. Just know the story time finna be crazy though. So when we look into the story time, if y'all keep seeing me casually look down, it's because I'm on this phone because I had to write the details out myself, y'all. So without further ado, I'm gonna get into the story time. Like I said, y'all, this story time is about Red. If you don't know who Red is, I'm gonna link some story times with her down below. I always say that and then I never do. But like this story time is involving Snake as well. And y'all, I feel like Snake got one of my top story times. Well, no, my top one is me fighting in school. But like the second one is the roommate story time, which that story time is about Snake. Okay, so one weekend we all had decided to like spend the night at Red house when we got off of work. And like we have started making that a routine because Red mom was never home. Like Red had those type of moms where she always worked. Literally, like this lady had no days off. I swear to God, she probably got like 5 days of sleep a day, and she probably worked 7 days a week. Like y'all, this lady had multiple jobs, so she was never home. And we couldn't really go to my house for real. Like we could, but I really didn't like going to my mom's house because like she really did not like Red and Snake. Like she would always tell me like, them is not your friends. Like you done, where you found these girls, even though she knew I got them from Walmart. But she's like, where you found these girls? Like they are not your friends. Like y'all not gonna be friends for long. And I'm like, girl, whatever, brush it out. She predicted right, y'all, cause me and those snake ass females, we no longer friends. So my mom predicted right. She never wanted them around. Like I swear, y'all, every time like Red would show up or pop up, my mom would be like, why is she here? Like, and I'm like, girl, I live here. She can come here. This is my company. But yeah, and we really couldn't go to Snake's house because her mom had a lot of kids and they were sharing rooms and stuff. So like there was no room for us there anyways to be trying to spend the night at that lady's house. So we would always go to Red house, and her house was like, her room was hella big, y'all. Her room was like a little apartment itself. So that's why I love going to her house too, because me and her room was low-key the same. If not, hers was like a little bigger. We were just chilling and talking, and y'all, around this time I did not know how to do my natural hair. Like y'all have so much hair, but like I never really knew how to do it because I didn't ever do my natural hair. I either always had it in braids or I always had like weaves in because I know how to do it. But they were teaching me, like they were the natural style girlies. Like they were teaching me how to do my natural hair, was like doing my like little puffs and stuff. And so in the midst of us doing that, like her boo had called and was like, y'all come over and, you know, smoke. So we headed over there because like y'all know who I'm talking about. And I be forgetting his name. I hate that for me. But yeah, we would always go to his house and smoke. Like he would want our company all the time. He wouldn't care about us, you know, always coming and showing up, or Red always had me there. Even though I'd be like something like, he ain't get tired of us. She'd be like, no, like he said, come. Y'all, Red little boo wanted me the whole entire time, and that's another story time for another day. Boom, we had got done getting dressed and stuff, and he was like, Red boo was like, y'all trying to go to my friend house? He was like, y'all trying to go to my Caucasian friend house? But y'all, he said something else, he didn't say it like that. And we was like, yeah, like we cool with that. He was like, yeah, cause he finna get to have a bonfire, and I know y'all be liking little stuff like that. So we was like, yeah, like we'll come over there and bonfire. That's what I had to say, smoking the bonfire. So we had finished up smoking at his house, and we headed over there to the boy house. Now I'm gonna give his friend a name. I'm going to name him Shaggy because he reminded me of like a little hippie, and then it's gonna all make sense. But yeah, so I'm gonna name him Shaggy. So y'all, we had started driving to Shaggy house, which it wasn't that far because these folks live in the woods. I'm like, Red Loki lives in the woods too. Her boo lives in the woods too. Like, y'all, they live in the country. I'm not gonna tell y'all what part, but they stay in the country. When we get all the way to Shaggy house and I see us in the woods, and I'm just like, oh my God, more woods. And we, of course, y'all probably thinking like, oh, a bonfire is supposed to be in woods anyway. What are you saying? But like, no, y'all, this looked like some, if y'all watch like Wrong Turn, it was like some Wrong Turn type stuff. Like, it was a lot going on over there in that area. When we get there and Red Boo tell her to like park in the driveway. So we park in the driveway and he just started rolling up. Like, Red Boo always rolled up. Like, if he know he's gonna have a session, he gonna start like rolling up multiple. So he don't gotta keep doing it. Like, he'll keep on rolling up. He might have like 10 blunts and we'll just be having them in rotation. Shaggy finally like come from his house. So yeah, not my baby coming. His friend Shaggy finally come out the house and he get in the car and we start introducing ourselves. I'm like, hey, I'm Mimi. It's nice to meet you. What is it? Red Boo was like, oh, this my, they used to call each other twin. It was so weird, y'all, because like, they would call each other twin because Red still had a man and Red Boo still wanted to mess with her even though she had a man. So like, they would call each other twin even though they was not twins. That was being freaky together and he wanted a relationship with her. Yeah. So he called her, he was like, yeah, this is my little twin right here, Red. And then our other friend was like, oh, hey, I'm Snake. And he was like, okay, hey, I'm Shaggy. Yeah, Shaggy had got in the car and Snake was in the middle. We made her scoot over because when she was the shortest, like she was very small. And then, you know, I was on the, I'm a little tall. So, you know, when people's house smell like their, you know, when people smell like their house, his house didn't smell very pleasant when he got in the car. We got like a little whiff of that. So I was just like, ooh, thank God I'm not the one sitting next to him. Yeah, as soon as he hopped in the car, like the session had started and it just, them things in rotation. After a while, we started to hear like yelling. So we turned to the left and it's another Caucasian male. Look like he's about like 25, 24 or something like that. So y'all, yeah, we look to the left and it's another boy. So we turn around, not like a boy, but like a man. So we turn around, y'all, and Shaggy's like, oh Lord. He was like, oh my God, that's my brother. So y'all, he yelling at the car, he jumping up and down, he going like this to the car. And we like, is he good? Like, is he talking to you? We looking at Shaggy like, what's going on, Shaggy? He like, we like, what's going on, Shaggy? He looking confused. So Red rolled out the window to see what he's saying because you yelling at the car, Shaggy, you're not talking about nothing. So we finna figure out what's going on. So she rolls down the window and he's like, yeah, everybody in that car can get slapped. Everybody in that car can get slapped. Everybody. I'm talking about everybody. I don't care who you is. Female, man, you can get slapped. So we like, ooh, y'all know, and everybody be like, I'm talking about everybody in here. So we was in the car sounding like owls. You would have thought this was a car full of owls. We in there, who. He like, y'all chill, like, I got it. So y'all, he gets out the car. Shaggy get out the car and we're gonna call his brother Scooby. Shaggy gets out the car and go tell Scooby to go in the house. Like, y'all, literally, he was jumping up and down like, I'm gonna beat y'all. Like, y'all, you could tell something was wrong with him. Like, he was moving so weird. He was moving like a sea head. Y'all know what that is. He was moving like a sea head. He was off that, you know? So, he was literally telling everybody in the car he was gonna beat their ass. And y'all, Red Boo didn't play that. He had that thing on him. So he took it out his pocket and he put it on his lap just in case, like, he gotta blast the sea head away. Cause what are you talking about right now? What are you saying? You're gonna beat everybody up in here? Who? He's sitting there talking to him, trying to calm him down. So we turned to Red Boo. Red rolled at the window. We turned to Red Boo like, what's going on? He like, oh, that's his brother Scooby. Like, he be off that stuff, that boogie sugar. So we like, oh hell no, get him away from the car. get him away from the car. Like, what are you saying? You know what type of strength they got? If he said that he gonna punch everybody in his car, he really might punch everybody in his car. Like, we all can't take on a C-head. They strength is unmatched. So we like, yeah, I'm feeling uncomfortable at this point. Red Boo telling us like, it's okay. Like, he always do this. Like, he gonna get rid of him. So I'm like, why would y'all bring us to somebody's house that owns a C-head? Why would y'all do that? Like, y'all don't do that. You should have gave me a heads up and I would have told you. I wish y'all would have gave me a choice to be like, no, I don't want to go there because he's there and he be acting out of character. If he was one of those ones that mind his business, you know, do his little thing in the corner, or in his house he do his little twitching and itching and yelling, that would have been fine. But the fact that he came to the car saying he gonna beat us all up, that was not cool, bro. You didn't give me a choice. So at this point, I get real quiet. Shaggy instantly get back in the car. He started apologizing like, I'm so sorry. Like, I wasn't expecting him to do that. He was like, he just mad because I told him that he couldn't get in the car and smoke with us. Y'all, you didn't need to smoke with us. You was already above cloud 9. You might have been on cloud 1000, you know? You don't need it. What we had wasn't gonna help you if you was already doing that. So I don't understand why he said he was gonna slap all of us. I'm telling him I'm not getting out of this car. I don't care about no bonfire no more. I don't want to get out the car. When I think about it, there was literally nobody at this bonfire but us. Suspicious. With him running loose like this, you need to put him on a leash. He needs to go somewhere else or we need to leave. Cause no, what? He might get irate and hit one of us. I don't know. I don't know. So yeah, Shaggy just in the car apologizing like, I'm so sorry. Like, I'm so sorry. Like, he finna get ready to go soon. Like, y'all please don't leave. I know this was such an uncomfortable situation. It was like, but like we were just vibing, like, please don't leave. So I'm like, you sure you're not gonna come back in the car? And he like, yeah, like, I mean, he not gonna come back out here around us. He was like, yeah, like, we can just stay in the car and chill. I'm like, okay. So Snake was like, yeah, cause what was that? I'm like, shut up. So we started laughing cause what was that? You were not gonna skip past that. He never told us, y'all, that his brother was doing booger sugar. Only reason why we found that out is because Red Boo had told us. But y'all, no matter what he was saying, it was still hella like awkward in the car. So y'all, we just still going in rotation. You know, the blunt's still passing the rotation. And we just, at this point, it's kind of quiet. So everybody just bobbing their head. So y'all know what song came on next? Do y'all know what song came on next? And y'all, I have never heard this song before in my life. Like, I heard a few Juice WRLD songs, but I have never heard this song in my life. So the fact that that song came on, and I don't even know who was on the aux. I cannot tell you. I really hope that was not him on the aux. I don't think it was him on the aux though. So y'all know what came on the radio next, or the aux? Juice WRLD, Black and White. If y'all don't know that song, it goes like, I'm doing booger sugar with my black friends. Who you doing that with? What friends is you doing that with? It didn't say that. It said like the C word. So I was like, oh my God, this is so awkward. Y'all, when I tell y'all, we tried so hard not to laugh because he didn't know that we knew that his brother was off that. But it was just like, who played this song? I don't know. I feel like Red Boo was a little messy. I feel like he played that song because he used to always be on the aux. Like, y'all, we would get a lot of our songs from Red Boo. So I was like, so crazy how I never heard this song before. And now that we done met a real life C-head in our face like this song come and play. That was crazy, y'all. Like, it was so funny. Like, literally, in the song, they let the song play out. They didn't even change it. So it was just like, doing booger sugar with my black friends. I was like, and why was the song catchy though? Like, what? So y'all, boom, this is when I say that I didn't know what to say the story time was, because y'all, it was like that part of the story that was like mainly like the part, and then it was like this part where I figured out that my friend was weird, because like she always tried to like show out in front of the boys. Like, she was a pygmy. Yeah, she was like a little pygmy because she would always say something crazy in front of dudes. Like, you couldn't text that in a group chat that we got. You couldn't wait to say that when we got to the house. Like, you know. So y'all, we just started back chilling. Like, it started since we didn't see him in sight, and you know, we were still in rotation. It just felt like you know, everything had started getting back on again. Like, we started back chilling. So y'all, it started getting super cold out of nowhere. Like, I'm assuming because it was getting like later and later, so it was getting cooler. Y'all, it started freezing. So y'all, Red had an older car, and I think I told y'all this in my last story time about my man towing her car, or my ex towing her car. Yeah, Red had a very old vehicle. So this girl had, it was supposed to be the heat, but her heat was not working, so she just had it running with like cold air. Like, y'all, if she didn't press the gas, then her car, it wouldn't heat up. So like, it would, her heat would only work if we were driving. Once you got the vehicle parked, then there was no heat. So she just had it on, and it was blowing out cool air as this girl had the AC on. So all me and Snake was like, oh damn, it's cold as fuck in here. Like, it's cold as hell in here. Like, can you turn it off? Like, it's freezing. We feel like it would be warmer, like, if you did not have it running. Do y'all know what dumb ass shit this girl had the nerve to say out of her mouth? What she turned around and said in front of her boo and Shaggy. Once again, trying to talk crazy in front of the boys, because honestly speaking, I feel like if they wasn't there, she would have never said that. She would have never said that, but just out of the strength of them being there, she tried to be funny like she always did, because like, Red was a pygmisha. This girl looked us dead in our face and yelled at us and said, where y'all car at? Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Because we told you to cut the heat off, because it was blowing out AC air and it's literally like 50 degrees outside. So yeah, she turned around and said that, and then y'all, she turned back around as if she didn't say that dumbass shit out her mouth in front of these boys. She tried to turn around like everything was gonna be cool, like wasn't nobody gonna, like everything's gonna go back to normal after she said that. No, mind y'all, Snake had got a brand new car not too long ago, but like, she had got her car repoed, y'all. So like, you knew where her car was. And then she know that my alternator had just stopped working in my car, and I was looking for somebody to like fix my alternator. So you knew where our car was. So you were trying to be funny doing that in front of these dudes. Like, you trying to be funny, dummy? You thought that you ate with that, you did not eat. So me and Snake had looked at each other and was like, and said, but we both said out loud, like, you're weird ass bitch. Like, you're weird. Like, you already know what happened with our cars. Like, you weird. And I was like, you barely got one. This is barely one, because you try to be funny. Like, you don't do that. So like, after that, like, we completely stopped talking. Me and Snake started talking amongst each other, but we completely stopped talking to Red, because like, that was weird. Why would you say that in front of these dudes, knowing where it's at? What was the point? First, all we did was tell you, can you cut it off, because it's blowing out cold air. Like, literally, y'all, she had snapped. And literally, y'all, that was like her second time doing that. Like, saying something crazy when we got in front of some dudes. And y'all know about that story time, when we had went to did this little summer party with some of our coworkers. So the boys had ended up sensing like it had got awkward, because we completely stopped talking to her. And Shaggy was like, oh well, do y'all want to come in the house? Because like, everybody was freezing in there. Everybody was freezing. We just said something because we thinking we your friends, that you're not gonna, you know, trip about us telling you to cut that off. So we was like, yeah, but like, wait, where's Scooby? Shaggy, where's Scooby? Like, he was like, oh, the car that y'all had seen back in, like, he had hopped in that car and left. I'm like, they driving around with that psycho? But as long as he ain't here. So I'm like, you sure? He was like, yeah, like, he gone. So we like, okay, y'all, we go in his house. And y'all, the way he smelled, I was right, his house smelled. So I'm like, oh my God, I don't even want to be in here, bro. Like, if my car was working, like now, well, I'm older now, so I don't put myself in those type of situations. But like, I got my own car to pull off when I feel. Literally, Like, we have friends that like will come pick us up because I don't like driving in the city. And every time we do have to drive in the city, like my man have a friend where like he don't mind driving because like he don't really care to drink, and he want us to have fun more than he would have fun like drinking, like being a DD. So he don't be caring, but like he would always like be like, park the car and y'all get in the car with me. I love people like that. And if you want to go home, he's gonna take you home. He's not gonna hold you hostage. You're not gonna be somewhere where you don't want to be. I love friends like that, y'all. So he like, all right, y'all go in there and sit in the dining room. Y'all, we go sit in the dining room, and oh my god, it smelled like straight dog in there, y'all. Like they had, you could tell they had really big dogs. I think they had like 4 big ass dogs, y'all, and they was shedding so bad. It was like big dog fur everywhere, even on the dining room table. Like, y'all eating like this? Y'all is eating with dog fur. Cause why is this here, and why is y'all letting them dogs jump on? Why y'all letting them dogs jump on that table? That was nasty, y'all. That was my last straw. I'm like, that was like, y'all wanna go to McDonald's to come back here? Who? I was like, I'm not even gonna lie, I'm not hungry for real. And I'm like getting kind of tired. And Snake was like, yeah, like me too. And then Red was like, so y'all ready to go? And I was like, yeah, I'm ready to go back home for real. I'm getting kind of tired. We've been here for a minute. So y'all, we started saying our goodbyes because like, y'all, I was literally sitting like this, like, I was sitting like this, not trying to touch nothing. And then when I got up, y'all, it was fur all over me. Like, it was fur all over me, y'all, all over us. So boom, we had ended up saying like goodbye to Scooby. I mean, goodbye to Shaggy, and that was that. We get in the car, it's still awkward. Like nobody really want to talk to you, Red, with your disrespectful self. Mind you, y'all, we had to go back to this girl high school just to spend the night, and it was just gonna be weird. Like, yeah, take us back home, even though we should have said that. So we ended up going to McDonald's, but we had also explained to each other in the car like why we wasn't gonna eat over there, and everybody was like, yeah, we was thinking the same thing. We ended up taking what's the boy? We ended up taking Red Boo home, and we ended up like as soon as we was eating our food in the car, like as soon as we got to the house, y'all, we changed out our clothes and KO'd. Like, y'all, that was a lot that happened that night. I also ready to smack Red, cause like, why would you say that to me? You guys enjoyed this story time. You guys go ahead and like, comment, subscribe, and follow me on my Instagram at Mimi Alexa. That's MIMIALEXAA. Follow me on my business page at Mimi Alexa Glam Bar. I do lashes over there. And follow me on my TikTok at Mimi Alexa Glam Bar. And I got more crazy story times with Red and Snake. So if y'all want to see more story times, y'all go ahead and subscribe. Y'all, I think I'm finna get into, for real, I think I'm finna get into our studio chronicle story times with these dudes, y'all, who had Snake pum trafficking. Like, can I even say that on here? If y'all want to see that, then yeah, y'all go ahead and subscribe to your girl. Like, it's finna get lit over here, y'all. I'm finna hit 1K. I got 14 or 13 more subscribers, y'all, until I hit 1,000. We just finna hit the ground running. So yeah, you guys, I'll see y'all in my next video. Bye. I love y'all.